step, and it was a raccoon. So he said, okay, I'm going to get a trap, and blah, blah, blah. He made up this trap. He got all this shit into it and everything, put it out there. The next day he goes out, there's his neighbor's cat splattered all over the front lawn. Oh, that's right, Mr. Kefer, it's okay.
He had dirt on his cat, though.
I wanted to let you know that your cat is a communist.
The colors on that Volkswagen bus, day-glow colors.
Yep.
There was a single bus, and I wish I had thought to do research on this before I came. I didn't think about this as we were talking. Ken Casey, who wrote One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest, and a bunch of other 60 figures got together, and they got a school bus, and they started traveling the country doing various things, and they did the school bus with day-glow colors. And all that art is descended from that one bus.
I will tell you, the bus he's talking about is the one that you're in the condo.
Oh, okay. Kind of more of a Partridge Family looking bus, right?
They literally went around and protested and stuff. They had talks and stuff they gave, and they had a thing on top. You could go up on top and do it. You know, and it had a top floor. You get on top of the bus and do your thing. And so that was a real deal.
People wore moccasins in the 60s. I don't hear that word very often.
Earth shoes.
Earth shoes were the 70s, I think.
Yeah, that was 70s.
And then, what, Birkenstocks in the 80s or 90s?
We did, I remember tennis shoes were a big deal.
Keds.
Keds. Oh, yeah.
PF Flyers.
PF Flyers. Make you run faster and jump higher.
Yes.
And you could buy
Chuck
them cheap,
Taylors,
too.
but that was a spillover.
Then you got the weird foods. Twist cereal.
I love that.
I love that stuff. It's like little discs.
Little UFOs.
Yeah.
Most of the kid series that we have nowadays came out in the 60s. Because I remember when they introduced things like Captain Crunch and
Lucky Charms.
That cereal cuts the roof of my mouth.
Lucky Charms was the first game series.
Sugar Puffs. Can't get enough Sugar Crunch. Okay.
Sugar Bear.
See, that's one thing I miss about the 60s. Remember when they were all super sugar crisps?
Yes.
Sugar frosted.
Truth in advertisers.
It's good for your kids because it helps them play.
Sugar gives you energy. Yay!
Pure cane
Grew up
sugar.
a whole bunch of diabetic
From
kids.
Hawaii. Every cigarette.
Cigarettes.
Oh my God. It's a
cigarette
hole-in-one for a smoker. It's a kid.
Well, you had the Flintstones advertising beer, cigarettes.
Yeah.
Hey, Bonnie, let's get a smoke.
Yeah.
Seriously, I've seen them.
There was the let me see, Chesterfield, I think they were at Chesterfield.
I don't remember the
I
Chesterfield.
don't know when they
It was their advertising.
70, 71.
And then, of course, you had the Marlboro Man. We're in the middle of a panel. We're doing the 60s thing. Watch out for the camera. But no, they had the Marlboro Man. Then you had weird things like. Anybody here remember Big Daddy Don Garlitz?
Yep.
Yeah. And you had
I've been to his museum in Florida.
Rat Think. Remember Rat Think?
Yeah.
The art and Rat Think.
Yep.
That was really big. I used to them around as a kid. I saved up my money and I said, "Oh, if I get this big thing with stickers and all this stuff." Oh, I put Rat Think stuff all over everything.
Hot Wheels were invented in the 60s.
I had a Hot Wheels set. Me and my brother were fighting over Hot Wheels one day. My dad grabbed a piece of track, bashed our head.
Probably the 60s, like, I was a kid in the 70s, and we used to whip our friends with the Hot Wheels track.
So were slot cars the next evolution of
Slot cars were actually there was a lot of those were done in the 60s. I think they actually were invented in the 50s.
Probably.
But there were a
trains.
lot of tracks.
With the Hot Wheels, I imagine they could a bunch of different cars you could buy.
Oh, I remember.
But in the 50s is when
I remember Matchbox. Matchbox was competing with Hot Wheels. Matchbox had a track that had a big spring that you fed to the track. Okay, and you fed it all the way through this big track, and your car had a little thing that stuck on the bottom, a little tip that hung down, and you put it in the track, and you hit the thing, and that whole spring would slide like a giant slinky fit, and you go. And that car would just like sling around the corners.
Did have a tennis class that would have been banned today.
Yeah.
I had
I remember the
an AR. I had an AR-15. It was exact, looked like it was just down proportion a little bit. It sounded like an AR-15. It was my favorite toy. To this day, if I could have one back, that's it. And well, you think I get you shot so fast today? Have you played the streets with it? Nobody ever?
Those metal toys from Japan that would shoot sparks and everything.
Oh yeah, the little guns, spark guns, all those things. Set his hair on fire, man.
That was half the fun.
Then you have the home lid smelting kits of the uranium.
Yeah,
Those are actual toys.
the home scientist kit that came with actual uranium.
I had a chemistry set that absolutely would be banned today.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, you could make shit that burned pretty president.
You could probably make a homemade bomb.
You could actually. If you knew what you were doing, you could do it.
In the 50s and 60s, science and everything was